Check one. It's Monday. Take a deep breath. Uh-huh. No, the illusion is real. Can you believe that in a government that is not telling you anything, they're telling you that there are aliens? Nothing to see here. Oh, I can't believe that the aliens are wearing masks. So why aren't the aliens social distancing to their part of the solar system? Apologize for the crackly static if you're hearing it. No, it's in your ears, not mine. No, you have to be blatantly against anti-static. Check one. Let the good times roll. Everybody. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. If the good times are rolling, does that mean that Joe Biden is on a wheelchair getting rolled into Air Force One? Well, the lovely board that I use to bring the song down, the song goes down, and then the song goes up. And guess what? It's got a crazy, crazy static in there. I have to be gingerly with the knob. Get it? Oh, I'll be gingerly with your knob. Ginger said to the professor once on Gilligan's Island in an outtake. Is that enough warm-up?
Hey, listener, need a little more wellness in your life? Head to CVS for 30% off CVS brands now through March 27th. Activate this deal in the CVS Pharmacy app or shop online to save on brands you love, like CVS Health, Beauty 360, Live Better by CVS Health, Gold Emblem Abound, and more. It's a great time to try them because they all come with a 100% money-back guarantee. CVS brands.
I also took some time this weekend to put together some audio bed. No podcast next week. I'm going to be out of town. So you get this, and then I'll throw some best of. No, we will be rocking through the night with the best of Whiskey and the Surfer, Denver's top iconic rock. Completely improvised. Nothing. We know what nothing is happening in the moment. Just take a deep breath and listen in the core of your simulation. And then with that reality, you find yourself in the core of the situation, finding yourself listening to the core of my simulation. I make shit up, and then you pretend that you hear something different than what I'm saying, and then you get me canceled, you sons of bitches! Raging. Cruising down the motorway. Got my girl by my side. A little anxious. No, I've got my girl by my side. A1A, Beachfront Avenue. Oh my God. No, we were waiting. We were anticipating. Our waiter never came back to get our credit card for a check, and then we ran away. Then we tried to get away. In our getaway car, there was 95 black chicks twerking in front of a bus. Yes, I have stories. Oh my God. Oh. And, were you just taking your fingers and rubbing the, did you guys know this? If you take your fingers and you can take the extra fluid from your face, you draw it into your ducts, and then your face will get rid of it for you. The problem is if you get caught doing this, you are going to be labeled something that will get you canceled. That's what Kevin Shea told me. Oh, heading on down to Disney this week. Show me on the credit card where the mouse touched you. That's right. Do I have stories? Of course I have stories. do it, ain't it? Trump Jr. shares an edited video showing his father knocking Biden down with a golf ball. Now, which one was your favorite? Now, when he knocked him down with the driver or when he knocked him down with a baseball? If Cat Turd is not twerking in the cockpit of Air Force One with Dono Il Trumpo, then it is not a solid name. Florida man publicly caught jerking his gherkin. Wait a minute. No, he had a gherkin in his behind. And if you don't like a dimply gurgle in your behind, then you've never been a target of Donald Trump's driver. China demands to be in charge of the global vaccine passport system. I'm sure everyone's excited about that. No, and I heard Vlasic is coming up with a pickle test. Is that true? Florida woman pretending to be a plastic surgeon arrested. Uh-oh. A woman from Coral Springs was mad about a breakup. She hits her ex with what? We'll find out. That story sucks. Maybe I have not read these. I've only read the headlines. Florida man spat on Disney security guard after she asked him to wear a mask. Oh, and this guy guilty. That guy has storming the Capitol face. That guy's resting. Oh, and I tried to get a story from the Miami Herald. Nothing for you there, not paying for your news. Florida man accused of spamming hotels after claiming to work in the rap industry. First of all, it's a rap if you don't think I'm not showing up with 9 gold chains. Mr. T's Mohawk. I want a suite. I want the presidential suite. It's racism if you don't give me the best room in this hotel. Folks, it's Night Ranger. Take a deep breath. What do you do when it's falling apart? You know it was gone from the very start. Do you? Now, I want you to close your eyes unless you're driving. Now, if you're driving, but you're in a Tesla, and the Tesla's driving for you, go ahead and close your eyes. While you're getting your DS on the A1A. Raging in the simulation. Back of the Chevrolet. If you're watching the video on Rockfin, you are watching me pound the crap out of this board to get it to work. No, I've been dreaming about DJ Phantom and the songs that she was going to be sending me. While she was driving while shopping on Amazon, she hit a Florida sheriff. Pensacola mother-daughter hacked student accounts for homecoming votes. New Jersey school district pays $325,000 to a teacher that was forced to edit a Donald Trump t-shirt out of a school book photo. According to the Mirror, drunk Virgin Airways passenger shouted, quote, "I hope this plane crashes in flight rampage." Hundreds rally for Michigan restaurateur jailed over Gretchen Whitmer's coronavirus orders. Now, I close my eyes, so when there is a shooting in my handjob hut, I am unable to tell the officer what was happening. No, I have no idea. I was trying to get one off, and I heard some guy trying to get 9 off. No, I'm not here to do the demographic of your... Why are the chalk outlines white? Has anybody asked that racist question? Why are the chalk outlines white? No, isn't it that simple question? No, that is the white supremacy. That is the patriarchy. Everything I don't like is white supremacy or the patriarchy. Or I don't talk about it unless it helps me. Thai demonstrators clash with police at the Grand Palace. Right. Biracial student fails critical race theory class for refusing to confess his white dominance. No, Common Core mathematics. Are you white? Okay, well, how much? Enough where we can kick you out of the school, or enough where you get free money to come here? What is this? Back to the mirror. Girl allows tragic body battles, extreme diet taped into outfits and fat shamed? Whose girl's allowed? Is that a person? Barely out of their teens. I'm listening. When they found fame amidst the area of controversial size 0. They were hot chicks. Are they? Oh, working from left to right across your radio dial. Sarah Harding, would. Nadine Coyle, would. Nicola Roberts, would. Cheryl and Kimberly Walsh swung on in a couple of drives. The one on the right better than the one on the left. I would say you put them all together, it's a Florida 7.5 between the 5 of them. That's not bad. What do the stray cats have to say about this? Oh, we're gonna rock this town. So take a deep breath and enjoy your slumber under your Jiffy Pop sleeping bag. No, it is not a cage, it's cellophane. No, if you don't think this chain link fence is saving you from the coronavirus, you have not been listening to Dr. Fauci. One toke is over the line. Biden White House reneges on prior pot use. Dozens of staffers are out. Texas Museum removes a wax figure after visitors. Oh no, they keep punching it. No, it's your Punch a Nazi exhibit. No, where is my Punch Fauci exhibit? That's what I'd like to see. $10 to punch the Fauci puppet. $25 if you don't want it to wear a mask when you do it. $55 if you want it to be the actual Dr. Fauci. Florida man accused of jumping naked on a neighbor's trampoline before breaking into his house. Wingstop customer throws a register out of the window over the wrong chicken wing order. Now head on over to the John Toll Facebook page where it is meme supremacy. How many videos do you want of Joe Biden falling down the steps? I have them all. No, over there is a video of a Zoom ATF hiring meeting where a guy, Mike Hunt, come on down, Mike Hunt, and ask us a question. And he says, do I have to forget about the Second Amendment or pretend I don't know about the Second Amendment if I get a job with the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms? And they all went mute at the same time. Yeah, no, we've got Joe Biden. We got Joe Biden getting taken down by Donkey Kong barrels. We've got Joe Biden with Joe Buck making the call over his trip. We've got English people singing, stick your vaccine up your ass. Check one, check. Oh, no, check. I can't bury the levels. Check, check two, check, check, check.
Unfortunately, not all plants can handle our sulfur and Texas summers.
Is that better or is that worse?
For native and
you hear that crispiness?
Plants can help your garden look better longer while
How does my garden
simultaneously
look now?
reducing water usage overall. For you,
according to a fact check, Joe Biden did not follow in the steps of Air Force One. The Earth shook up and down violently due to man-made global warming caused by the Trump administration, who also sold the Biden administration wet, uneven stairs to go up to Air Force One. Well, I don't think you should be making fun of the elderly. Raging in the simulation on Denver's top iconic clock. Good morning, folks. It's Monday with a little bit of the Ramones. Sing along in your car. No. Roll down your windows. All your passengers put an arm out of the window. You make a fist of solidarity and you sing along with the Ramones.
Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go.
Hey, oh, you're bossing.
Let's big up. The pilot in the back seat. The
And you guys know the way this show is mixed. If this song comes on, do you hear any guitar? Not a bit of it.
Hey, oh, let's go. Shoot him in the back now.
No, shoot him in the back. It should be the Mexican military gunning down people trying to escape their country. No, what I do is I find the states that have the lowest coronavirus numbers. Then what I do is I import a bunch of people with coronavirus, and then I send them untested to the states where there are no cases. And then when the cases jump up, I point at the states and say that it's the state's fault.
Oh, let's go. Shoot them in the back now. What they want.
No, I'm telling you, if you want to solve the left-wing problem we have on the left coast, buy a multiple assortment of weapons and gun them down. They'll all go home. Do the same thing at the border. They'll all go home. Do the same thing with journalists. They'll all start telling the truth. Do the same thing with politicians. Nothing will change. And remember, the weapons that I'm talking about are your ability to listen. That's right, listen open-heartedly, and then speak from your heart center.
Hey, oh, let's go.
No, there will be no violence on Whiskey and the Surfer, Denver's top iconic rock. No, that is bad business. Everybody knows it. Every single person knows that we are here to bring unity. And then we have the Blitzkrieg Bop, and then we have the Ballroom Blitz.
Ready, Steve?
I'm ready.
Andy?
Sure.
Mick? Yeah. All right, fellas. Let's go.
Raging in the simulation, folks, on Denver's top iconic rock, the ultimate improv rage fest that you find in the history of top podcasts. No, how does that hat look? No, that is a sweet lid. That's the slow death PC Death Squad hat. JohnToll.net. Why?
And the girl in the corner let no one ignore her, 'cause she thinks she's the passionate one. Oh, yeah! Like lightning. What? Everybody was frightening. Yeah. The music was soothing.
Oh, no.
And they all started grooving. Yeah!
Sing along.
And the man at the back said everyone attack, and it turned into a
Ballroom Blitz.
And the girl in the corner said fire on the money, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz.
I thought I had enough time to get a damn cup of coffee. Mondo and Carnito are in there. Hurry the fuck up. All they do is give away fucking soccer tickets, and they get to get in front of my coffee line in my station. Thank you. No, you're right. No, thank you, DJ Phantom. I did need to calm down. I did need to relax. Because it's Monday. And I've got Eddie Money racing in the simulation. And take a deep breath and enjoy your life. What other choice is there?
Something's got a hold on me now.
Can I get my coffee now? No, can I?
Hold me tight, babe. Don't leave me by myself tonight. 'Cause I don't think I can make it through the night. I think I'm in love. And my life's enough.
No, I can't even play drums. I will play drums for Eddie Money.
'Cause I can't get enough. No, no, no. I think I'm in love. It's gotta be love. It surrounds me, moving like a sea of madness. It controls me, makes me do all the things I do for you. Blow my mind, babe, thinking about you now. And I don't know if I'll make it through the night. I think I'm in love, and my life's full up. I think I'm in love, 'cause I can't get enough. No, no, no. I think I'm in love. Gotta be love. I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love, and my life's full up. I think I'm in love, and I can't get enough. No, no, no. I think I'm in love. It's gotta be love. Think I'm in love, and I can do it with my space and my life's full up. Love, it's gotta be love. I think I'm in love. You see me and you made me, 'cause I can't get enough. I know it's gotta be love. It's gotta be love. Love, and my life's full up. I'm coming up only to hold you under, and coming up only to show you wrong.
No, I let the dog out. I got her some water. The next thing I know, this is playing. Dear God.
It's hard, we wonder.
That's what I thought.
Do you know you are wrong?
No. Fuck that. Let's start the show. You guys know what's happening.
No, you vote. Do you want Kamala Harris to invoke the 25th Amendment, or you want Joe Biden to continue allowing his clone to be president? Text 5. You can vote as many times as you want. Oh, there you go. And it'll be as real as the news tells us. As they all tell us the same thing. Oh my God.
It's gonna happen.
Just like they've told us 15 days into slow down. Keep your doctor class.
Without you.
I've booted everybody off Twitter. I only follow certain
Fake news.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have as my guest tonight two gentlemen who need no introduction.
Who are you?
We need to talk to you about a serious concern.
It's about the what? This is nothing but moshing. Single riffs over riffs, nothing but riffing in the name of riffs. Whiskey in the Surfer, 106.3, Denver's top iconic rock. Mile high and a mile wide, raging.
Fake news.
Let's go! Sing along, you nerds. Come on! Fake news. Check one.
Totally fake.
Fake. None of it's real. None of it. None of it.
Nothing.
Shout out to Mr. Chuck D. He was killing it on his radio show this weekend. And you don't stop.
This is a journey.
Nope, we've got the fake news loaded up. I've got a clock around my neck. It says 35 more minutes left in the show. I've taken a deep breath. I've done my Ari Shafir yoga. And now I'm ready. Thanks for being here.
Back attack, so I sack and tap and slack the Mac. Now I'm ready to mic it. Hear my favoritism, Rolo. Never be a brother like me, go solo. Laser, Anastasia, major. Ways to blaze your brain and train you. The way I'm living, forgiving what I'm giving up. X on the flex, giving there. I don't know about later. As for now, I know how to avoid the paranoid. Man, I've had it up to here. Yeah, I wear, got them going in fear. Rhetoric said and red, just a better go. And I'm quick to go sign the hard grammar. What's the key from getting jerked? Changing some ways. The way back in the better days. Raw, metaphysically bold. Never follow the code. Still drop the load. Never question what I am. God knows. Cause it's coming from the heart. What I got. Better get some. Get on up. Hustler of culture. Snake bitten. Bitch bitten the face. But the rhymes keep fitting. Respect been given. How's you living? Now I can't protect a paid off defect. Check the record and record. Intentional wreck. Played off as some intellect. Made the call, took the fall, broke the laws. Not my fault that they falling off. Known as fair and square throughout my years. So I growl at the living down. Black to the bone, my home is your home. But welcome to the Terror Dome.
No, come on down to Donald Trump's driving range. No, it's called the Terror Dome because there was no terrorism happening during his administration. And then as soon as Joe Biden shows up, he's falling downstairs, he's killing Syrians, and there are more children at the border than AOC can fake count. No, can you believe the parking lots are so full of illegal immigrants that AOC cannot find an empty parking lot to take a photo in front of? Donald Trump Jr. on Friday shared an unedited or an edited video showing his father knocking down President Biden with a golf ball. This is from The Hill. The 9-second clip begins with the former President Trump on a golf course hitting a ball before cutting to footage of Biden from Friday, where he said stumbled twice. How many times did he fall down? I counted 3. That's how much the fake news media is lying to you. You watch this decrepit ghost of a corpse of a clone fall down. How many times? Once, twice, 3 times a lady. Not according to the fake news media. They said it only happened twice. It was the wind. It was global warming. Stairs are racist. Trump Jr. shared the video with the caption, "It wasn't the wind, folks." White House Communications Director Kate Bedingfield and Deputy Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre both said the president was okay.
Trump Jr. shared the full clip earlier on Friday with a caption, I remember the press bashing Trump for touching the rail. Remember that? He was on a ramp that was wet and he was wearing OJ's Bruno Mali loafers. They say, can you believe, no, the proof that he touched the railing trying not to fall down is proof that he is not mentally fit to run this country. And this hoax and that hoax and this hoax and that hoax and this hoax and that hoax. Oh shit, he really fell down on camera? I mean twice. I mean 3 times. Yeah, Did Chuck D, is Chuck D saying the N-word on his own, or is he copying the verbiage of a San Francisco school board representative who refuses to leave her position after her racist tweets were found? Anybody? Anybody? According to the Ohio Star, the CCP, folks, that's the Chinese Communist Party, publicly petitioned for the World Health Organization. You know the World Health Organization who lied on behalf of China so they could get a 3-month head start on the virus that they created. Anyways, they want to. China wants to take care. No, if we create the virus here, allegedly, then we want to have the system to control the people that we're already controlling. Except we need more people to control. That's why we're taking over your free country. And that's why if you send Anthony Blinken and some moron with purple hair, we're going to eat your lunch. No, were you supposed to have 2 minutes of a prepared statement? We're going to do 20. No, we're doing 20 minutes of prepared statements and we're jamming it up your ass. That's right, Tony Blinken. Raging in the simulation, folks. Oh, no. Being razzle dazzle.
It's been a long day at work, let's holler at some ladies. I've been overrated, now we're in my E-Class Mercedes. Now you're the party man. We are the party band.
No, we are the party country. We have one party. We control our country, and now we will control you, your breath, and your freedom.
Sing along, girls, skinny dipping, get up and look.
No, who is skinny dipping? Those fatties from that one UK band we just found out about?
Beastie Boys. Sing along. Now you're the party man. We are the party band.
No, China says it could utilize its connections to big tech companies and the technology that they've stolen to sustain an international tracking system for any individuals who either have or have not yet received the coronavirus.
The shit, it's fun.
No, I want to know if I can enjoy our nation's pastime, and I will not be able to enjoy that until China's system tells me if I have enough freedom to go enjoy my freedom. Are you guys paying fucking attention yet? We have one enemy, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the Chinese Communist Party. And if you do not see that for the simplicity that it is, raging in the simulation on Denver South Iconic Rock. Of course I'm playing Trip in the Brain. No, this goes out to Joe Biden and his inability to head up the stairs to go to Air Force One. And happy birthday late to Mr. Mike Muir.
Get away from the human race. Never been to the trip of the brain. Trip the brain. Trip the brain. Trip the brain.
Doral, Florida, a woman who claimed to be a licensed plastic surgeon arrested Thursday after a man claimed his face was disfigured after she performed nose surgery on him. She was in the middle of performing another procedure on a different patient when the detectives arrived, entered her office, and arrested her. Jimenez D. Rodriguez, charged with practicing medicine without a license and resisting an officer. So fly with me, flying free. As soon as I get up these stairs. As soon as I'm done, tripping. The Doral Police Department said it was contacted in mid-February by Vincenzo Zero, who had undergone rhinoplasty surgery at the surgical center. For $2,000, he left his nose disfigured. No, I wouldn't complain, but I can't do any more cocaine. This is bullshit. I did not move to Florida to not do cocaine. He was awake while this person performed the surgery. Oh, boy. He returned for his second nose job and paid another $800. He was awake. Look, it's $800 if you want the cheap plan. If you don't want to feel this, it's $1,800. You're still going to feel it because I don't know what I'm doing on that either. She cannot do my nose right. She prescribed me the medication from another doctor and cannot find a solution to my pain. So something is wrong. Something has to be wrong. Zerlo told the television station she was the one that with the surgery that day. She ruined my life. No, I'm surprised that the police did not break down the door of a Hispanic person doing surgery and claim white supremacy. Coral Springs, woman mad about a breakup hits ex with a hammer and then smears the car with barbecue sauce. Oh boy. Cops responded to a domestic dispute call, spoke to a man and said the couple had decided to end their long-term relationship. He said the ex then, later identified as this broad, became enraged, went to her apartment, put her belongings on the ground outside. They'd been dating since 2019. She saw the victim putting her things outside. She ran outside to confront him and began throwing eggs at his vehicle. Were they white eggs or brown eggs? I would like to know if the FBI is going to call that a hate crime. Yeah! Gotta get away! Gotta get away! Let's go! The man admitted to the police he got out of the vehicle and hit Bruna with an open hand with enough force to drop her to the ground. Not long after the incident, at her apartment, she returned to the victim's house where she began damaging his car, including applying the barbecue sauce and cream. The victim told police that he was trying to stop Bruna from the vandalism to his vehicle. She took the hammer and hit him above the eye. Hey, I know somebody who can fix your eye and nose. Well, you thought getting hit with a hammer hurt? Well, you should see when you get this bill. The report said the assault only stopped when Bruna's sister confronted her and then called the police. Oh. Faces aggravated assault, battery using a deadly weapon, criminal mischief, and using condiments without a license. No, I will drag your face up and down the salsa bar. No, I will drown you in some pico de gallo. You better be wearing your mask. Dude, if you're not using your mask to take extra salsa back to your table, are you even fighting against... Florida man spat on a Disney worker, security guard, after she asked him to wear a mask. I bet that was not an ask. I bet that was a tell. That was a demand. Allegedly spit on a security guard who asked him to wear a face mask. Oh boy, this guy's 51. He's walking around with a big smile on his face. That is illegal. Told him to put on the face mask. He said that he would. Then he went inside of a building. Then the guard reminded him it was company policy to wear, you have to wear the mask unless you're actively eating or drinking while walking and having a good time. Are you not having a good time? Well, then keep walking. But don't stop and eat. I mean, buy everything that we're selling you, but don't have it while you're walking and eating. Have it later. Anyways, this lady got more security guards. They eventually tracked this dude down, arrested him after being identified through security footage. Wait, he spit on him and threw him to the ground? It's a triple shot of death threat. When was the last time you heard this? No peace, no security. How hard is that? Death threat from Connecticut. I got nothing, but I still got friends. I'm fucking broke, but I still make friends. I love my family. No, I love my family, and that is why I am shopping for them while I'm driving. No, I have to get Christmas done early, and if I need to run over a cop to do it, I'm going to do it. Moral of the story, don't text and drive, according to the Miami Herald. Oh, because if you text and drive, you may hit a sheriff, and you really, really don't want to do that. 4 women in custody after hitting a top law enforcement officer who was out on a bike ride.
We're born just to start dying.
Yeah, but the cop was white. Isn't that fine? Beloved Volusia County Sheriff Mikey Chitwood ended up in the ER, the victim of a hit and run. Guy's riding around his neighborhood. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Out of nowhere, run down. He said, I got hit hard from the rear. Get it? Got patched up at a nearby hospital with a case of road rash and a cut that required 10 stitches. Pensacola mother, daughter hacked student accounts. This lady rigged the homecoming vote so her daughter would win. She's 50, her daughter's 17. 1 count each of offenses, including use of a computer systems, computer networks, and electronic devices, a 3rd-degree felony. Unlawful use of a two-way communications device. Criminal use of personally identifiable information, and conspiracy to commit these offenses. I mean, she also could have lost weight and got better looking. She might have won the contest on her own. Or it was been rigged the entirety of the prom king and prom king. Wait, first of all, it's a king and a queen. I've learned enough about Meghan Markle to know that it is an inside job, and these lizards have been running the world from their underground bases out of Kentucky. They found out that this lady and her daughter had access to students' accounts, and that's how they vote, and they used that system to fraudulently make 117 illegal votes. And then guess what? On appeal, they kicked this up to the Supreme Court of the United States, who said there is no standing for this case. Sorry, no one was damaged, and the fraud didn't happen until it happened, so we can't do anything about it. Sorry. Now, get out of my way. Nancy Pelosi's kicking everybody out of Congress that she doesn't like, or who owes her money, or booze. $325,000 in a lawsuit paid over a Trump yearbook censorship. They're paying $325,000 to a former New Jersey teacher who claims she was forced to digitally edit a Donald Trump t-shirt worn by a student in a yearbook photo. Sing along, you nerds! So earn your respect. It's death threat! What the fuck do you want?
you are. You talk out, well after a year. I know you think you're fucking insincere. You're going over.
Anyways, this lady voted for Trump in 2016, was then made a scapegoat, received death threats. Oh, he's driving a comedian. It's the same thing. Suspended without pay after the incident, claim regularly complain about being forced to alter the photos. Of that $325,000, she's going to get $204,000. The remainder of the settlement will cover the attorney's fees. And then they had to reissue the yearbook. You can fix a t-shirt, but you can't fix my big gobbler hanging under my fat neck.
Always on my side. 'Cause we got respect for each other. I treat my motherfucking friends like brothers. Oh.
Hundreds rally for a Michigan restaurateur jailed over Gretchen Whitmer's coronavirus concerns. Yeah, you guys know that illegal immigrants not only get the $1,400 stimulus, they get flown to another city and then given a free hotel room? But if you open your business to stay alive, to continue to feed your family, friends, and community, you will be jailed, ladies and gentlemen, jailed. And given more time in that jail sentence than somebody using a gun in the city of Detroit. Hundreds of supporters rally for Marlena Hackney there on Saturday in Michigan. She's an immigrant herself who fled communist Poland as a teenager. Oh, well, that was your fault. No, you cannot flee communism. You have to help communism by repeating the lies of CNN and MSNBC. Maybe this is a quadruple shot.
That's right.
Marlena's Bistro and Pizzeria there in Holland was told to close by the governor's order. Many did at the height of Whitmer's executive order spree. She reopened last summer and faced orders to close by state agents. Repeatedly refused an order to turn herself in Thursday. She ignored that demand as she was arrested Friday and taken to a Lansing jail 100 miles away. No, you get up in a free country to freely run your free business and you are taken to jail. This is what the police state and the militarized police state under these totalitarian communist governors are doing to your freedom. The vice chair of the Michigan Republican Party said that Whitmer's policy can kill seniors and then lie about it. That's true. Well, I'm telling you, unless we're rallying in the streets telling these cocksuckers to suck it, then nothing is going to get done. This is Toxico from the band Toxico from Ecuador. No, I'm doing this in solidarity with my yoga instructor, Ari Shabir. Thai demonstrators clashed with the police at the Grand Palace. Water cannons and rubber bullets outside of Bangkok's Grand Palace after demonstrators broke through the barricade. No, I'm breaking through this barricade because a t-shirt that I ordered 7 months ago is in a shipping container in that port beyond this fence. Also, I have family members in those same shipping containers. Don't you love how the handjob hut crackdown there in Atlanta is about racism and not about human trafficking? Oh, I'm sorry. You thought that we were here to help human trafficking? Sorry. We're here to turn this into a race-related hate crime. So keep your wrist limber, handjob hut. We're not coming to save you. How hard is this? This is off the album Metal Toxico. They're from Quito, Ecuador. This just came out. Where can you get it? TXICO.bandcamp. And look up Toxico on Facebook. Oh no, I googled Toxic on Facebook and it was just pictures of Trump supporters about to be kicked off the internet for having free thoughts. Anyways, they're using shipping containers full of people headed to the handjob hut as a fence to keep the protesters away from the powers that be there in Thailand. 8 minutes left. Can I do, how many stories have it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, I have 8 stories in 8 minutes. Can he get it done? Can he get it done? Raging in the simulation, folks. Oh my God, it is the queers. From Portsmouth, New Hampshire, kid. Biracial high school seniors being threatened with not being able to graduate for failing a critical race theory class at his school. Because he used his pronouns. He refused to confess his white dominance. So, folks, wait a minute. Why would you have to do that? Yeah, but we're excited. In the class, William, along with students, was asked to publicly reveal his race, gender, religious, and sexual identities, and then attach derogatory labels to those identities. Okay. Are you here? That's a problem. Is it right now? It's a problem. Are you on our side? You're a problem. Are you agreeing with everything we say? Then you're a problem. The course was mandatory. Here's the problem. The guy's biracial. Oh, I have to hate half of myself. He has light skin and green eyes. In fact, he is mixed race. And because he refused to denounce himself, he was given a failing grade. But you know how you talk to yourself throughout the day, either positive affirmations, you're really into what you're doing, you are a success because you breathe success. Not in this new encroaching communist totalitarian state. Your attention will be undivided. Your total attention will be on the state and not running afoul of this encroachment of your human freedom. And if you don't think we're going to war, folks, ladies and gentlemen, figure out, what are they going to do first? Are they going to attack the power grid there in Arizona and knock out the electricity because at 130 degrees people will not be able to survive? What will Joe Biden do about that? Nothing. Are they going to attack the power grid along the northern border in the middle of winter and use those same extremities? We saw what happened in Texas. Are they going to do the same thing? And what will Joe Biden do about that? Nothing! I know that you're going to be freezing to death or dying of heat stroke. And if you do not go to Joe Biden's mandatory pray for me while I walk up a flight of stairs to take your freedom away. Well, I guess we're getting out on some King Diamond. Thanks for being here, folks, on Denver's Top Iconic Rock. Raging! Anyways, these famous broads, Girls Aloud in the UK, they were body shamed and they're sad about it, even though they're still famous and they look good. Don't you feel good? Don't you feel good now you know? Florida man publicly caught jerking his gherkin. No, he was jerking his gherkin and he had a gherkin in his behind. Oh boy. A twofer. Tampa Bay area man was arrested for allegedly masturbating on private property with an uneaten pickle inserted in his rectum. And if you're not putting a pickle between two slices of your loaf, are you not really making a sandwich? Get it? guy's 47, lying in the yard of a townhouse while pleasuring himself with one hand and a pickle in the other, according to the arrest complaint originally published by The Smoking Gun. Man faces a charge of exposure of sexual organs, a misdemeanor. He's being held in custody on a $150 bond. This guy holds a criminal record for resisting police, disorderly conduct, theft, and shoving a bottle of mustard up his ass. Is that true? Was it Grey Poupon? What did you just do? Strong on every ride. Well, and that, you come here for the greatest dick jokes and dad jokes in the history of simulated radio. None of this is real, folks. Whatever pours into my mind, pours into my mouth, pours into your ears. Criminal complaint noted that he was not armed with a firearm, and there's no mention of the pickle being taken into evidence. Oh, no. He did not appear to be under the influence of alcohol or drugs. But no decision if there was mental illness involved. No pickles were injured in this story. Drunk Virgin Airways passenger shouted, "I hope this plane crashes." She's 41, grabbed a flight attendant's hair when she had to be restrained while drunk on a flight from Barbados to London's Heathrow. She says lady's forehead is so big she had to buy an extra seat for it. A drunk first-class passenger attacked an air hostess. Is that politically correct, air hostess? Handcuffed on the flight back from Barbados and shouted, quote, "I hope this plane crashes and we all die." Oh. But you don't think that's not what Joe Biden was mumbling to himself after his 4th, 5th, 6th trip up the stairs? No, please, Calgon and Kamala Harris and Air Force One, take me away. Sharehold abuse at the cabin crew, including the flight service manager, had 4 drinks on the plane before the staff refused to serve her. The abuse started an hour into the... I had 4 drinks in the first hour of a 7-hour flight. I'm going to have 28 drinks by the fucking end of this. Look at all these free coupons I was given. Told she was not going to be served any more alcohol. She told her to F off and called her a B. Oh, no. She was told to calm down as her behavior was disturbing other passengers that were causing concern. The captain was informed, the court heard, and it was the power to the order of the passengers to be restrained. The crew started serving her hot drinks. She was overheard complaining that she had tried to flirt with another passenger because he looked miserable and lonely. All right. That passenger was concerned that this lady was going to jump him. And she burst through the gallery curtain, and I can hear... Wait. This is a mess. What does that tell you? Four drinks in an hour on a plane? Can you keep it together? No, I'm gonna have to keep this freaking going because I did not get all my stories done. No, I'm sorry, I did not do it. Now I gotta listen to it. No, because I had to skip DJ Phantom. I had to skip it.
No, you vote. Do you want Kamala Harris to?
And then the bed replayed again. That's not good. Hold on. Heading back over here. You. Advertisement. Why can't I hear it? Oh, because there's no...
For military spouses and their kids. USAA is easy to work with.
Nope. Come get a job in the military. We're going to put you on a flight where you are sending American citizens to another country because they've been extradited for thought crimes. Do you realize as soon as China has the ability to have a court case here in the United States, they're going to bring your freedom, your ability to freely trash on them and call it a crime? Caught up in a surveillance net. Well, pay attention, folks. We have one enemy. It is the devil, and the devil owns the CCP. And the CCP all happen to be Chinese, which is why everything in the news now is a hate crime about the Asians. Even though the Asians involved in this current non-hate crime were not Chinese. They were Korean. And again, they're not talking about the human trafficking, and they're not talking about the human trafficking at the border, nor the kids in the cages now that it's a crisis. What they are talking about are dozens of staffers kicked out of the White House for smoking pot. Oh no! They had prior use of marijuana as a hurdle for unemployment, but they got over that. Meanwhile, it is legal in the future state of Washington, D.C. Oh, by the way, when they make Washington, D.C. a state, what will be its capital? The White House earlier had hinted that marijuana use wouldn't be an issue. They told their applicants not to worry about it and to be honest about it in their background checks. And then they found 5 of them and kicked them out. Meanwhile, in a meme, Kamala Harris is laughing in the background, high off her gills. Texas Museum removes wax Trump figure after visitors kept punching it. No, I'm telling you, I was either going to get my nose fixed at an illegal hand job hut, or I was going to go to Florida and get my nose fixed at an illegal surgery, or I'm just going to have these liberals punch it into shape. Well, what happened to that voice you were using just got worse as you went further into it. Wax Museum in downtown San Antonio, Texas, removed its wax statue of former President Trump after it was repeatedly vandalized, according to the Express News. Luis Toussaint's waxwork pulled the figure from public view after it sustained multiple beatings and transferred it into a storage. The scratches on Trump's face were especially damaging. The effigy of the former president likely won't return. No, I'm starting a business in Mexico where I'm making piñatas out of Dr. Fauci. Following the January 6th false flag Capitol riot, storming the castle, Trump left office with a record low approval ratings. But, do you believe any of this? Is there actually a place where you can go to a wax museum and look at a picture of a president? No, I'm telling you, I'm going to Disney this week, and I'm going to look at the, you go to the Hall of the Presidents, and you find the Donald Trump president, and then if you look deep at the skeletal machine that they put underneath that animatronic Donald Trump robot, it is the body of Hillary Clinton. Maybe. Florida man accused of jumping naked on his neighbor's trampoline before breaking into a home. Let's see, how many face tattoos do you need to be guilty without me reading a story? So far, the number is 3. Accused of jumping on a neighbor's trampoline while naked and then later breaking into the home while still unclothed. This guy's 21. And if you're not doing a naked break-in, are you even trying? No, I was trying to get into a fraternity. All I had to do was break in naked to this house with a pickle in my ass. Showed up naked at his neighbor's home, began tapping on her door. With what? The resident asked this dude if he needed assistance. He didn't respond. Half an hour later, the woman said he saw this dude jumping on the family's trampoline while still naked. He was doing the helicopter with his dongus. The woman gathered her 2 children, a niece and a nephew, locked herself in the vehicle while calling the cops. What happened then? It was taken into custody. Well, there you go. Don't do that. If we're learning things, folks, we're learning how to be a good citizen here.
Hey, listener, need a little more wellness in your life? Head to CVS for 30%.
I've got one story. We've got one song left, and as soon as they keep yelling at us with these dumb commercials, we're going to get in there.
Shop online to save on brands you love.
Wingstop customer throws a register out a window over the wrong chicken order, according to Newsweek. Hitting news there, Newsweek. Nice job. Really taking the hits there.
Money back guarantee. CVS brands. Try them. Love
this happened in California. Uh-oh.
See CVS.com for details.
Dude, it's so bad. No, I heard that because they had lists of names of people who were trying to get Gavin Newsom out of office. They were inside of this Wingstop.
Build your drink? Bounty picks up spills quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less than the leading value brand. Bounty.
Oh, captured on a mobile phone. Oh, boy. I want to see this video. What sauces would you like with your arrest?
I've been waiting for you to come, staring out at the setting sun. You've been running around again with that boy you call your friend, and it's driving me insane. Does he make you say his name? And you can't get off your tongue, little girl.
I've been working on my Spanish, and you just got El Thummo download. What do you think about that, man? I don't know. Well, of course, we'll get out of this with a double shot of suicidal tendencies. Are you possessed to skate? Thanks for being here on the show, folks. Thanks for listening. No, we have no idea what's going to happen on this show until we do it.
He wasn't all American boy. Now the skater at 8 years old. Now the story sing along. He's obsessed to skate.
Customer at a Wingstop chicken restaurant there in California slammed a cashier's register on the floor after throwing it. No, before throwing it through a window. After he discovered he could not get a refund for an incorrect order. It was captured on a mobile phone. No, I watched Tony Hawk do the last 540 of his career after 95 attempts. How many attempts did it take for this guy to throw a cash register through a window? The video recorded by another customer shows the man arguing with a worker on Saturday there at the Wingstop in Antelope County there in Sacramento. He had made an incorrect order for chicken wings. I don't want the food. I don't want to wait. I don't have time to wait for the wrong food again. So now what do we do? You either get the food remade and you go about your day, or stop yelling at the other manager because it's uncalled for. They recorded the man grabbing the register, slamming it to the ground twice before lobbing it out of the window. Witnesses said that the man took flight in his car quickly after the dispute over the wings. No, not only that, but he fell down 3 times trying to get into the car to escape. I was telling him to calm down. I was like, hey, quote, you don't want to go to jail. Quote, you don't want to go to jail. Is that a stutter? You're going to pay a whole lot more than just $12. You might also go to jail. He overheard the customer make the wrong order twice. This guy made the wrong order. Bro, everyone watched you make the wrong order once. And then we told you it was wrong. We made you redo it. And then you did the same wrong order at the same time, exactly the same way again. A little overcompensating for 5 wings. I don't understand the Agner. Definitely not his actions. Wife felt bad for the restaurant staff, for society in general. I think the pandemic is getting to people's heads. That's it. $6,000 to replace the window and the cash register, and they're filing a police report. $900. Wait. Any damage over $950 is considered felony vandalism in the county. In survival on the streets, I am fighting for my chicken wings with a cash register. No, I'm going to a KFC right now, and I'm going to, no, I just bought a human traffic employee from Bojangles. And I bought a human traffic employee from Popeyes. And the 4 of us are heading over to this KFC to teach them a lesson for being white supremacists. No, I'm going to choke that logo out with his own black tie. Is this the last song? Do I have another story? Do we really listen to... We did 25 stories in 1 hour? Is that possible? Oh, my God. No, you are no friend of mine. How about this? Raging in the simulation at Denver's top iconic rock. Florida authorities looking for a man who cut a pelican's gullet and then pulled it over the bird's head. No, brother, if you are cutting a pelican's gullet open and then pulling it over his head like a Colombian necktie, you are not my friend. Check what? It's SLAPSHOT. Don't burn the mud. Everybody, don't burn the mud. Don't burn the mud. Pelican was found near Tea-Table Bridge, taken to a wild bird center where it was euthanized. These guys are captured holding fishing poles and what appears to be a bottled beverage. You know, there I was, minding my own business, and then I killed a bird. That was according to clickorlando.com. That's it. Well, let's get out on this. How long has the show been on? How long has it been on? About an hour and 12 minutes. Way more entertainment than anyone deserves. Thanks for being here, folks, on Denver's Top Iconic Rock. JohnToll.net, WhiskeyandTheSurfer.com, the best simulated, first and fastest and funniest fake radio station ever created in the history of stand-up comedy. None of this is scripted, all an improv. And thank you for being here. Thank you for being here first, for the first, fastest, and the funniest. And maybe finally this trap will spring and America will turn back to the greatness and the dominance that we were raised to believe we are. Well, just when you thought the show was over. If DJ Phantom keeps throwing us Rock Rager hits, no, I am not going to betray my confidence in DJ Phantom's ability to throw the Rock Ragers. It's Spider Thread. I watched the Bad Religion, all 3 decades of their career from 81 to 2021. Super fun to watch. That's it. I don't believe there's any more news. There's no more news other than, it's the same lies over and over and over and over. And here it is in the macro. Did we say something was bad for 4 years? Well, now it's still happening, but we're not saying that it's bad. And everything that we said was bad, that we acknowledged that was bad, that was still happening that's bad, is all blamed on the previous administration. Not that one, the other one. What else? Go check out Verzi and Burr's podcast I love. Levy Land. Oh, Bob Levy's crushing it. And I think that's it. I've not seen the Snyder Cut because people who love superhero movies are nerds. Dude, if you don't think that AOC is not listening to this as she puts on her cleanest, whitest outfit, she's looking for an empty parking lot so she can stare through a chain link fence and cry in the face of coronavirus. Is she going to be able to unseat Chucky Schumer? Is that smoke show in Illinois going to be able to unseat Adam Kinzinger? We're going to find that out. No, the end. The end. And keep making those memes and sharing those memes, folks. We are going to win the war of American memetics. One owned lib at a time.